morning. Happy New Year. January 1st, 2023. Yes, first day of 2023. 21st century in the house. Happy New Year 2023. Toronto Tech. Happy New Year to you. So good to see you. 21st century. I hope you had a very wonderful celebration. As we see another 97 bus. Very happy New Year to you. Thank you so much, 21st century. Part of the mod squad in the house. Part of the mod squad. But we're riding on the 97 Yonge bus, and we'll be hitting Midtown Toronto. Cheers to you, 21st century. I just have my coffee, so I'm good to go. That location I picked up from Yonge and Finch. They still have some of the holiday cups, but some of the locations are back to the white cups. But cheers to 21st century in the house. Oops, sorry about that, my hand. And thank you very much for the Happy New Year wishes, 21st century. 21st century says many people recovering from New Year's celebrations. Yeah, absolutely. I bet everyone is pooped from all that celebrating and partying last night. Probably a lot of people are still in bed. I apologize. I apologize. I couldn't do a New Year's Eve fireworks celebration. I had a bit of a family emergency, but as a truly Canadian knows, because we were in the chat of the Kent Continuum, and but not to worry, everything will be okay. Everything will be okay, thank goodness, thank God. But shouts out to all the Toronto streamers. Shouts out to Ken Continuum in particular. His stream pulled through. His stream pulled through right. It caught the New Year's, the moment it struck midnight, and able to catch the fireworks. So props to him. Props to him. He was with his girlfriend Megan. So props to them both, and props to every other Toronto streamer who had a go at it. Johnny Strides. But 21st century. How was your New Year's Eve, Toronto Tech? As we take a look at York Mills, we're passing by York Mills Center, passing by Yonge and York Mills and Yonge and Wilson. My New Year's Eve was very well. Thank you very much. It wasn't great earlier in the evening, but like I said, thank goodness everything will be okay. I'll get into maybe more detail in the future. Maybe won't talk about it right now, but everything will be okay, thank God. So that's going to be I'll count that as my New Year's blessing. Family is of the utmost importance to me. And how was your New Year's, 21st century? How was your New Year's? I was able to catch the Ken Continuum's live stream of the New Year's celebration. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to catch. I was only able to catch. Sorry. So as I was on my, I was watching from my iPhone. Truly Canadian in the house. Happy New Year, everyone. Truly Canadian. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you too. Happy New Year to you too, brother. Thank you so much. It's so good to see you both here. Hey, many blessings tied upon the both of you. 2023 and everyone else in our community. But the truly Canadian in the house. Cheers to you, truly Canadian. Thank you so much for being here. And, yeah, you're awesome. So truly Canadian and 21st century, you're both awesome. Gotta know that. Hand keeps getting in the way. I'll get my hand out of the way there. If anyone interested in the bus ride. And 21st century says Happy New Year, truly Canadian. So getting the positive vibes here New Year's Day. I know in 21st century, this part of the world, it's I guess already pretty much past lunchtime. Did you have lunch yet 21st century? New Year's Day lunch? Or maybe everyone's still recovering from a hangover. Oh, you're recovering from a hangover. Awesome. I hope your hangover's not too bad though. I don't know if you got blasted. That would be, but that's good. You had some drinks. That's awesome. That's awesome. Transit studios and buses in Ottawa in the house. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you. Cheers to you. And best wishes in 2023. But yes, we're here on a bus ride here. We're on the 97 Yonge bus going south. And I'm just sort of going with the flow. I don't know if I should get off, either get off at Yonge and Eglinton or at Yonge and Davisville. Maybe I'll get off at Yonge and Eglinton. Truly 21st Century says hello Transit Studios. And Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa says hello, Happy New Year 2023. Love the enthusiasm, everything. I know he's same time zone as me, so it's still over in our time zone. Shout out to Toronto Fire. So a lot of people probably still in bed, recovering from last night, as 21st Century says. But Truly Canadian says, enjoyed Ken and Johnny's live stream last night. Glad I got to say hi to you in the stream. Yeah, I was just mentioning earlier, I saw we got to chat briefly in Ken's stream. Unfortunately, I was not able to watch multiple streams. I was watching from my iPhone. But yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. At least from I know Ken's live stream pulled through, and I heard I don't want to, well, I mean, it happened, you know, his live stream pulled through. I heard how a lot of people were having trouble, but Ken's managed to pull through there, right through midnight and fireworks. 21st Century says, I'm having French beans and prawns. What's for brunch, lunch today, Toronto Tech? Good question. Good question. 24. I gotta figure that out. I'm going to be live streaming until about 10:30 because I do want to. Because I'll live stream again later, but at 10:30 I'm gonna cut this first part of the New Year's live stream because I do want to catch Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa's premiere. He's got a really looking forward to his looks like a very exciting premiere. It's a compilation of all his shorts in 2022, and he edited it into a video. So I'll be catching that. That's scheduled right now. Last I checked at 10:40, right? Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa. And Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa says, and so yeah, 21st Century. I guess after at around 10:30, I might grab a. I know it's a weird time to eat. That'd be more like a brunch time. 10:30, I'll have to grab a bite to eat while I watch Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa Premier. I'll cut at 10:30, so I have enough time to, or maybe just before then, so I have enough time to grab something to eat. So I'll definitely get back to you. And Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa says, in Ottawa, we have the 97 Airport Herdman. Okay. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I know. I saw one of Driving Ottawa's videos, and shouts out to Driving Ottawa. I remember I commented about the 97. He had a video there about the 97 Herdman, and I just commented how the 97 is my favorite bus route here. It's the Yonge bus, and as you can see, I'm on it right now here on New Year's Day. The first transit I've taken here in the new year. Oh no, actually that's not true. That's not true. But Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa says there was no fireworks because of rain in Ottawa. Oh really? Oh, it must have been really pouring. It must have been pouring rain for them to cancel fireworks. Oh, that's a bummer. Sorry to all the people if they were waiting. Hopefully the people knew and they didn't wait out in the rain for nothing. Hope they weren't standing in the rain for nothing. Hope there was there must have been advance notice if it must have been pouring rain. Truly Canadian says next year you have to do the same at New Year's. Next year, yeah. I'm a I can't. Well, you can never say anything's guaranteed, but I'm 99% sure I will be live streaming next New Year's. I would have loved to see if my live stream would survive. But if it's up to me, I'll say 100%. But you always have to leave that little bit of chance. I might be getting off real soon. We're at Yonge and Eglinton. I'll catch up in the chat. Oh, Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa says, I think it was in downtown. Best of 2022, yes. Oh, 10:50. Oh, that's great. So if I end this first part of the stream at 10:30, that'll give me plenty of enough time. Oh, the Galleria sign is up. They're installing a Galleria supermarket there. It's a Korean supermarket. And I gotta get off the bus. And I'll catch up on the chat. I just gotta get off the bus. Alright, goodbye 97. Goodbye 97 bus. I'm just about to get off the bus here at Yonge and Eglinton. You can see there, that's the Eglinton station. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. Yeah, you too. Bye-bye. All right, I just got off here at Yonge and Eglinton, and we're gonna see the 97. That was the bus that I was on. Yonge and Eglinton, yes. Yonge and Egg. It can be also known as a Yonge and Egg. And here we see a lot of sort of really, really super tall condos. I think if I research my history properly, those twin condos right there, the Minto condos, I think that kind of started the whole super tall condos here at Yonge and Eglinton. I read that there was a lot of controversy when that was happening because a lot of the community didn't want these very super tall condos here. And you'll notice stretches along Yonge Street, like between like around Yonge and Lawrence, there's only allowed to have mid-rise. I'm pretty sure they'll never be able to, as you can see there. And then after that, all these other super talls came up. But that's Eglinton Station. Right now, I think I'm gonna be, I don't know, maybe I'll just go with the flow here. I gotta catch up in the chat. Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa says my local route is 82 Tunney's Pasture, 82 Bayshore, 173 Bayshore, and 173 Orleans. Okay, thank you for sharing that. I may have to ride one of those routes if I ever come to Ottawa. So at least I know I can say that I've taken the same route as you. And 21st Century says Ottawa is a cool Canadian city. Yeah, Ottawa has a lot of beautiful government parliament buildings. They have the Rideau Canal. Hope I'm pronouncing it. Wonderful place to skate. Shouts out to, as you see some pine trees behind me, shouts out to 21st Century. Shouts out to Truly Canadian. Shouts out to Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa. And shouts out to Yogi, who just... Hey, Yogi, cheers to you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Yogi. Yes, everyone here part of the mod squad. And Yogi, my OG mod, thank you so much for being here. It says, hey, Henry and everyone, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too. Cheers. I wish I could... Cheers to you. It's my coffee here. I wish I could share something, but I wish I could share with y'all some good coffee. Yeah, Truly Canadian says, wow, the streets are empty. Yeah, the streets, the streets are empty. I guess, as 21st Century was saying, a lot of people recovering from last night's celebration. I don't think you'll see people out and about until around maybe noon. Usually people get out around like late morning, like around maybe 10:30, 11. But maybe today it will be more like 12, right? Like around lunchtime. And 21st Century says Ottawa's a cool Canadian city. Yeah, absolutely. Ottawa definitely has a lot to offer. Absolutely. And I'll definitely have to do, when I visit there eventually, I'll definitely be doing some live streams. Truly Canadian says, oh, I said, sorry. 21st Century says shops are open today on New Year's Day. Yeah, there's still quite a few shops. All coffee shops will be open. Restaurants will be. Most of the restaurants should be open. If they're smart, they'll open on New Year's. People will want something to eat because grocery stores are closed. Most places are closed, but I think the Eaton Center in downtown Toronto will be open. Maybe we can pass by there later today. I think, trying to remember, but a lot of shops are closed. But there'll be some retail, there'll be more retail open than there was on Christmas Day. So we'll check it out today. Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa says, and I'll get moving momentarily. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do here. Says, hi, Yogi. And 21st Century says, hello, Yogi. Great to see all the love and respect in the house. Truly Canadian says, Happy New Year, Yogi. Yes, absolutely. Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa says, I'll go back on the Paula D boat in summer and record it. Yeah, do that. That would be amazing. A boat, if you could do that, a boat ride. Wow, that would be, you'll definitely get subscribers there. And as I mentioned, check out Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa's channel. I mentioned earlier, this first part of the live stream, I'll cut off at around 10:30, grab a bite to eat, check out Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa's premiere of his 2022 compilation of all his shorts. And he's got some really, really awesome shots of the OC Transpo, and hopefully we get to see you in the chat. We can join us, but yeah, and we'll hopefully help Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa get up to 500 subs. So don't be shy, come say hi in the chat. And Truly Canadian says, yeah, some places are open. Yeah, absolutely. And I did make sorry, maybe I'll give you something more interesting to look at. I did make an announcement on my community post, and I'll say it again, that right now I have a very special surprise coming, and here on the first day of the New Year's, so I received confirmation that we could be good to go. So I'll have a very special guest in a near future live stream. Just have to sort out the details, but I'm so appreciative of the person, and you know who you are. Can't wait to meet you, and we'll have some fun on the live stream. But yeah, that'll be coming up in a near future live stream. Maybe I'll keep everyone in suspense for a little bit more and maybe do a reveal at some point. Sanjip Ramen in the house. Sanjip, Happy New Year to you, brother. Cheers to you. Part of the mod squad. Sanjip, hope you had a nice celebrations. 21st Century says hello, Sanjip. Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa says hi, Sanjip. Sanjip Brahmin says today I have a video. Okay, nice. I'll try and check it out maybe when I get home in the evening, late afternoon, early evening. Because after the Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa's premiere, I'll be live streaming again. By that time, I'll be in downtown. I think I'll be in downtown, and I'll figure out what to do. Maybe I'll go along the lake. Maybe I'll go along the lake, more on the west side. Maybe starting from Queens Keene Bathurst and just kind of walk along the lake, boardwalk. Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa says okay. Sanjip Raman says in my YouTube channel. All right. Shouts out to everyone who's here, and I'll. Sorry, I think I've kept it on myself too long here. And you can see there's a Starbucks across the street. Well, I'm not gonna go in the obviously I'm not gonna go to the subway. I could try and take a bus ride, another bus ride to downtown, but then I don't know. You know what? Maybe I'll just walk. We'll just keep this first part on Midtown. Maybe we'll keep it moving here. Maybe we'll make this first town Midtown, so maybe we'll walk. We'll pass by Yonge and Davisville. We'll pass by Yonge and St. Clair. We'll probably be able to make it Summerhill, Rosedale. We'll probably be able to make it up to Yonge and Bloor. Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa said, don't be shy, come say hi. Take Henry to the Big 1000. Yeah, that would be awesome, eh? The Big 1000. And thank you all so much. You all it means the world to me that you got, because it really helps when there are live chatters in the chat. All you wonderful people, it really does help so much. It's a big morale boost. And you see there, Canadian Tire, but it's actually I think they have an offices here. There's not an actual store right here. Transit Studios in Buses says, I have a premiere at 10:50 a.m. Absolutely, I'm gonna be there, and we're gonna check out your premiere. I'm really excited about that. So hope to see you all in the chat. Sorry, I'm just pointing here because at the moment I don't want to be filming these people. Sanjay Robin says, thank you, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Sanjay. Hoping that 2023 goes very well for you and everyone. Oh, Sanjay says, my premiere is in 8 minutes. Okay. I'll definitely have to check out the replay later when I'm at home, later on in the day. Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa says, oh, I said that already, yeah, but I'll say it again. Don't be shy, come say hi. Take Henry to the Big 1000. Yeah, the Big 1000. Sanjay says, hi, 21st Century. 21st Century. Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa says, and take Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa to 500. Absolutely. I'm gonna help you to get 500. Sorry, I was just waiting for people to pass by with their kids. I didn't want to. Streets are so empty now. I didn't want to. If the streets were at least somewhat busy, you know, I wouldn't matter. But I don't know. Maybe they went out knowing that they'd have some privacy, you know, some level of privacy. Now, sorry, I'm jaywalking, but I assure you, I don't encourage it, but I mean, I assure you, It was safe. There's no cars in sight. I looked both ways. Yeah, we gotta help transit studios and buses in Ottawa. And there's a new, very interesting to say the least. It's different, very distinct. Some people will love it, some people will hate it. I don't think there's going to be any middle ground there. There's a Staples, a Farm Boy. What else is here? Momo Hair. And Sanjib says, can I put some link in my YouTube channel? Yeah, sure, go ahead. Go ahead, absolutely. Anyone wants to promote their channel, feel free to put the link in the chat. Absolutely, Sanjib, I believe you do Roblox, right? You do Roblox, a lot of Roblox content. Feel free to put the link if you want to promote your channel. Yeah, feel free. And Sanjib says to subscribe to him. That's a pretty big cane, but I don't think any construction is going to be working today. Well, we'll see what this looks like. It's going to be a mixed residential and retail. All right, transit studios and buses in Ottawa. Please sub to him. Iris, Happy New Year. Happy New Year from France, says Iris. Thank you so much. Iris in the house. Thank you so much, Iris. I remember you very well when I was eating dinner at Eat BKK Thai Kitchen and Food and Bar. There was and we had a nice laugh when there was a woman, a nice lady woman who's sitting behind me eating, enjoying her meal. Her name was Iris too. Remember, you had a nice laugh at that. But that was awesome. That was awesome. I gave you and everyone a shout out. I think I pretty much I was able to give everyone a shout out in my community page. I put it's a very long post. I shout out everyone that I could. So shouts out to Iris. Cheers. Happy New Year to you. Happy 2023. Many blessings to you. Much love and respect. But Iris in the house. Yes. Iris says yes. Yeah. That was awesome. Oh my God. What are the chances? What are the odds? Like, what are the odds that would happen? I mean, it's pretty amazing. It was a very happy coincidence. And as you can see, it is people walking very few and far between. It's pretty empty. Even the traffic, obviously, because people are still recovering from last night's New Year celebrations. But for those of us, yes, Iris says, I remember too. And thank you so much, Iris, for being here. I really appreciate you. Iris joining from France. That is amazing. That always kind of stands out. Pretty nice storefront. But yeah, that was very memorable. Big shouts out to RJ who treated me to that. He's one of the partners there, and he also has other different restaurants of different names. Dave's Hot Chicken, but he was so nice enough. He was so nice enough during the winter. He was so nice enough during the winter storm to treat me to that dinner. And that pad thai was absolutely delicious, and the tom yum soup was quite excellent. But as we take a look at St. Louis Bar and Grill, obviously they're not going to be open now. Sanjip put the link in his chat. Hey guys, can you subscribe to me? He's at 149 subs. Sanjip says, hi, Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa. Your premiere will begin at 9:15. Okay. And Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa says, okay. Excellent. Excellent. So much friendly vibes going on here. Here on New Year's Day, we're walking south on Yonge Street in Midtown Toronto. And shouts out to, oh, P Fowl Plays in the house. P Fowl Plays. Oh, it's so good to see you in the chat. Yes, absolutely. P Fowl Plays. Also check out P Fowl Plays. He's got very interesting interesting content. I am subscribed to him, and I watch his videos and shorts. Happy New Year to you, P Fowl Plays. Happy 2023. Watching us from Sri Lanka. Shouts out to Sri Lanka. Shouts out to France. Shouts out to UK. Shouts out to Ottawa. Shouts out to Toronto, I guess. Or Montreal. Sanjip. I remember saying he's in Montreal. So Sanjip is in Montreal, where a lot of French is spoken. But actually, even Ottawa, there's a lot of French spoken. Because in Ottawa, there are a lot of federal government employees. And, being fluent in French is pretty much not for every government job, but for a lot of government jobs, you need to know French. You need to be bilingual. And then truly Canadian, fellow Ontarian, and our lovely viewers, Yogi and 21st Century from UK. But no, Iris says, do you speak French? No, I wish I did, Iris, but I definitely will want to learn. I definitely will want to learn French. And I'm not just saying that, I definitely do want to learn. If you're in Canada and if you can be bilingual in English and French, that would be a huge asset to have. There's a P-Fowl Play says these live streams are cool. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And even though the streets are pretty empty, but there's still people out and about. I don't feel like filming them, but yeah, French. I definitely want to learn French. We have some wonderful. You know what, Iris? I'll definitely do a live stream at some point of some of the French restaurants we have. We have some really good ones here in Toronto. Not just really good, really like amazing. Oh, Sanjip says you speak French. Are you fluent in French, Sanjip? That's awesome if you are. P-Fowl Place says I'll be stopping here more often. The snow is all mostly melted. P-Fowl Place. The only time you'll see snow, I'll show you when we see. But it's just like kind of snow when after they were shoveling, and it just became like a snowbank. And Iris, yes, Iris in the house. Iris, I would love to make you, if that is if you're cool with that, I would love for you to be part of the mod squad, Iris. So if you would like to be mod, I'll make you a mod right now. You're really great in the chat, and I really appreciate you for checking out my live stream here, watching us. Iris gracing us with a presence from France. And France is definitely a place I must visit in my lifetime. But yeah, 21st Century, I gotta get caught up in the track. 21st Century says, I had French crepes in Paris. Oh, that's so awesome. Iris, 21st Century had crepes in Paris. Yeah, they must, you know what? They must taste better and more authentic, even as good as they are here, when you can find them here in Toronto. But I can't imagine how amazing it would be in Paris to actually experience that, an actual French crepe in Paris. Wow, making me hungry. PFL Place says French is kind of hard, but it's useful. Absolutely, you said it. You said it. I mean, if you can speak French and you have enough qualifications, I mean, you can apply to be you can work for the government. You can be a translator. Driving Ottawa says, Happy New Year, friends. Happy New Year to you, Driving Ottawa, as we hit Yonge and Davisville. This is Yonge and Chaplin, and the other side is Yonge and Davisville when you cross the street. But this is where, this is Davisville subway station. And the bus is going there. Maybe I'll just hang here for a minute. But shouts out to Driving Ottawa. Happy New Year to you. So glad you could be here. Happy 2023 to you and everyone here. Sorry, I'm just getting caught up with the chat. I want to try and acknowledge every single chat. And everyone showing the love to Driving Ottawa. That's awesome. PFL Place says, oui, baguette. Yes. Iris says, sounds great. All right. It's done. I'm going to do it right now. I'm just going to leave the app momentarily. All right. It's official. Iris is now part of the mod squad. Iris, yes. So the next time you see the chat, you'll see the shiny blue wrench and the blue letters on your name. So people know, all new people that come here will know you're part of the mod squad. So they know not to mess with you or any one of your fellow mods. And Iris says the weather seems to be good. Yeah, it is sunny. And it becomes sunny. You know, it's funny, Iris. It was actually overcast before I hopped on the bus. But as you can see now, as Iris said, the weather seems to be very good now. And the temperature is quite comfortable. It's probably around 0 degrees Celsius, maybe -1, maybe +1, somewhere around there, around the 0. And Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa, yes, please sub to him. Check his channel out. Help him get to 500 and join us in his live streams. Driving Ottawa says, good morning. And Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa says, please refrain from spamming. LOL. That's hilarious. PFL Place says, if I was still in Nova Scotia, I would make a Sydney Tech and Transit. Oh, yeah, that would be cool. You know what? That would be cool because I don't really know if there's anyone in Nova Scotia doing that. So that would be an opportunity. Nova Scotia is beautiful. It's beautiful. I've been. They have their seafood is fresher, and I think the best seafood I ever had, better than here in Toronto. Even here in Toronto, we have amazing seafood. The best seafood I ever had was in Nova Scotia, Halifax, Nova Scotia. Sanjay Brahman says, I like to use Google Translate. Excellent, nice. Thank you for letting us know. PFL Place says, what's the mob squad? Oh, the mod squad, yes. The mod squad is basically the moderator. Mod is short for moderators. Moderators, I make mods for those lovely members who've been in my chat a few times. So yeah, PFL Place, if I see you, I already have so many mods now, but if I see you in a couple more live streams, I'll definitely add you if you're interested in that. But we basically, the moderators basically take care of the bad actors who come in, the trolls, people who just come in and have nothing better to do than just to make stupid comments. The mods can delete the comments, ban, or you just ban the person. Yeah, 21st Century says, can I promote my YouTube channel, please? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, go ahead. Yeah, 21st Century, more than welcome. You're more than welcome. And yeah, that's right. I did check out your channel. Yeah, it would be great to see if you could post. Yeah, we'd love to see if you could post more content. That would be awesome. Check out 21st Century. Absolutely, trying to promote everyone's channel here. Transit Studios in Boston, Ottawa says if anyone wants to sub to me, okay, there you go. Truly Canadian says, do you have personal contact info on your page? Have to contact you privately. Oh yes, right. I will post on my community page, maybe my IG or TikTok, so that you can message me privately, or if you, or even maybe my email too, if you're more comfortable with that. Yeah, definitely. I will definitely do that today. Definitely. Transit Studios and buses in Ottawa. Ottawa Tech and Transit. That looks pretty cool. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'll take that as a compliment. Yogi said, is the stream buffering or is it just my phone? Oh, I'm not sure. Maybe try, I haven't heard anyone say, maybe try refreshing, Yogi. I know sometimes YouTube's can be very finicky at times. And don't worry, we'll be moving shortly again. We'll be moving shortly. And I'll get caught up in the chats. I'm just gonna take a breather here. Well, it's not like I've really walked long, but I'm just taking the views here. And I just gotta get caught up in the chat. P-File Play says, and yeah, please, Yogi, let me know if it gets better. Definitely, I don't want to be buffering. I know that people will only put up with it for so long, very understandably. P-File Play says, sub to P-File Plays in Toronto Tech and Transit. Yeah, that sounds good to me. 21st Century says, I had to log in and out of YouTube. It was frozen for a bit. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying how sometimes, even when I finish uploading some of my videos and I take a look at them one last time before I publish them, before I release and launch them, and then so, when I'm even watching my own videos, it's a little bit annoying how YouTube, and I know it's not on my end. I've got very fast connection. It's just sometimes their servers, maybe they need to. I know YouTube's a giant owned by Google, but maybe they need to even up their game when it comes to. Because sometimes I notice that I have to, when I press on a video, it buffers and then I have to press it again. So I hope they fix that situation. Transit Studios and Buses says, I have IG. All right. Oh yeah, definitely. I haven't put anyone. I definitely have to get more active on that. Sorry, I haven't been more active. Maybe that should be one of my New Year's resolutions. And speaking of, does anyone have any New Year's resolutions they'd like to share? I noticed that that question can get overused sometimes, but as Transit Studios in Boston, Ottawa was saying, P-File Plays, if you had to choose, what is your favorite province in Canada? I'll have to go with Ontario. But, Montreal has its own beauty. Montreal sort of has more of a European vibe. So that's pretty awesome. I know that British Columbia is very beautiful with there's sort of more nature in British Columbia in terms of even if you go to downtown, let's say Vancouver or very near downtown, there'll be more nature type spots than in Toronto. So that'll be I'd really enjoy doing live streams and videos there, absolutely, and just taking it all in, even when I'm not recording. P-File Place, why are the streets so empty? Yes, here it's still it's only 9:30 in the morning, so there's a lot of people probably still in bed, hungover, off from all the partying last night, New Year's. All right, 21st Century. Yeah, go check out 21st Century's channel. Go 20 and look forward to seeing some more future content from you, 21st Century. P-File Play says, can you shout out a buddy? Yeah, sure. Sure, I'll do shout outs, no problem. Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa says, should I switch his name to Ottawa Tech and Transit? Maybe, yeah, people can vote. If you, what do you all like better? Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa? Or do you like Ottawa Tech and Transit? Or are you just joking? All right, Iris says, okay, thanks for making me moderator. Yep, Iris, now you're not part. You got the nice blue lettering and the shiny blue wrench. It looks good on you. And 21st Century says, welcome Iris to the mod squad. Yes, absolutely. And I think I have about a dozen mods now. I may have to just, I think I'll, for a bit anyway, just maybe Iris will be the newest mod, and then maybe I'll wait a while before anyone else. Iris says, during the week I don't really have a lot of free time though, but thanks. Oh no, that's okay, Iris, no problem, no problems at all, no pressure. Don't feel like don't feel like you're obligated to be in my life. Not at all. You're part of a wonderful group of moderators. We've got maybe a good dozen or so. I should know the exact number, because I gotta make a shout out just for my mods. I did give everyone a shout out in my community page, and I'll have to update. I'm gonna update it with Iris's name with the wrench. But yeah, no worries at all, Iris. Just whenever, I'm just happy you're here. I'm so it's a really good feeling, and I appreciate you so much for joining us all. Sanjay Brahman says, how is your new Apple iPhone 14 Pro Max? Oh, it's amazing. Sanjay and everyone, it's amazing. I'm telling you, I've done all of my YouTube content. I've done on the iPhone 14 Pro Max. The battery is pretty insane. I could pretty much live stream with the iPhone 14 Pro Max if I just, without a battery pack, like just on the iPhone battery, I could pretty much live stream for a good 2.5 hours without a battery pack. Like that's without a battery pack. With my battery packs, I can go on for like 10, 12 hours. No joke. And one day I will do a marathon stream. PFL Plays, yeah, it doesn't really snow that much in British Columbia. It's a lot of rain. Again, it depends where in British Columbia. A lot of rain, but the trade-off is that you get milder, more rain, but milder temperatures. Sanjay says he's going to eat at a restaurant today. Okay. I guess with the family? Sanjay? That sounds awesome. Yeah, let us know later what you had. But the iPhone 14 Pro Max has been a dream. An absolute dream. "21st Century says, hope to see some of YouTubers from Canada in this group live stream together." Yeah, hopefully, absolutely. I'd love to do a collaboration one time. Even if, let's say, Ken Continuum or Johnny Stride's streams, to be honest, I don't feel comfortable stream sniping. I mean, it's cool. Other people stream snipe, but I don't really want to stream snipe. It's more like if it's sort of an invite type thing or collaboration planned. I don't want to stream snipe and just make it seem like I'm disingenuous and just trying to get more eyeballs on my channel. But I know I have to appreciate the Ken Continuer and Johnny Strides, because I know that a lot of you, maybe not all of you, but a lot of you have come somehow from found my channel maybe through either those two fine gentlemen, either directly or indirectly, through the YouTube recommendations. And Iris with the cheerful happy faces. That's awesome. And don't worry, we'll get moving again. I'm not sure. Sorry, I've been just standing here. But shouts out to everyone. I appreciate you all so much for being here with me on New Year's first day of 2023 here on a Sunday morning, or if you're watching in Europe, Sunday afternoon. I guess if you're watching in Asia, it would be Sunday evening. Yeah, it would be Sunday evening. So wherever you're watching from in the globe, cheers to you. Cheers to you all. Much love and respect to you all. But we'll get moving again. And I just got to get Sanjay says, I would like to buy a Apple iPhone 11. Yeah, you know what, Sanjay? iPhone 11 still works very, very well. Even now. Even though they have the 14 now. The iPhone 11 is a very, very good buy. It's a very, very solid choice. And if you get the iPhone 11 now, it should still be very, very, very good for at least a couple of years. But, again, that's Davisville Station. Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa says, you have a MagSafe battery pack. I do. I absolutely do. I have a MagSafe battery pack. And for those really, really, really long streams, I also have another battery pack. It's a little bit bigger. It's not MagSafe. But for those really, really long live streams, I plan to do sometime a marathon live stream someday of doing like a... Well, actually, I kind of did during the winter storm. During the winter storm, I know there was three parts, but they were all continuous, one after the other. So it was basically, I was basically live streaming for, I think it was 8 hours straight. 8 hours straight that day. And I could have still keep going. So one of these days I'll have to do like a 10-hour, I'll do a 10-hour live stream. All right, Iris, getting to know everyone. Asking, where are you all from? Iris asking, where are you all from? '21st century Sri Lanka, beautiful country and food. Yeah, absolutely. And Pifao Place says it's 8 p.m. in Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka, their flag is beautiful. Just as a note, I love the flag. It's so cool the way it looks. And Sri Lanka, definitely great food. We do have many Sri Lankans in Toronto. And certainly have a lot to offer for Toronto. Absolutely 21st century, beautiful country and food. Have you been there, 21st century? Yeah, Iris says people from all around the world. Absolutely. You said it, Iris. And you know, Iris, that's the wonder. That's the maybe that's why I stay in Toronto. Maybe because here in Toronto, Iris and everyone, and some of you may know already, the food here is amazing. We have food from pretty much every country you can think of. And I'll definitely be sharing my experiences with you all. I've got to do better with posting more food content. So I promise I will get on that. Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa says, what was your old phone? I actually had the iPhone 13 Pro Max. So I know some people will say, well, it may not have been 100% necessary to upgrade already, but the iPhone 13 Pro Max, the battery is amazing. Pretty much just as good as the iPhone 14 Pro Max, to be honest. And that's an amazing phone too. But I just wanted, I was really sold on the iPhone 14 Pro Max. The dynamic island, I really liked it. That's one of the things that sold me on it. But and also the iPhone 14 Pro Max kind of helped motivate me to really, that's, you know what? I just want to let y'all know when the iPhone 14 Pro Max first came out, and launch it was and it was shortly after that that I really started getting serious about my YouTube channel. I gotta catch up on the chat here. Murph in the house. I'll catch up on the chat, guys, but Murph is in the house. Happy New Year, buddy. Happy New Year to you, Murph. Murph from Canada, Murph. But so he says it's okay, I call him Murph. Murph in the house. Oh, there we go. That's not bad. As I'm walking, I don't have to. Cheers to you. Cheers to you. Thank you so much. Happy New Year. Many blessings be upon you in 2023, brother. But hope you had a nice celebration last night. You can see this is the Davisville train yard. It's kind of the fence is blocking, obviously for safety reasons, but a lot of the TTC subway trains park here. And it's one of the very few outdoor subway stops that we have here in Toronto. Davisville Station, one of my favorite subway stations. And I'll catch up on the chat, guys. Please. Oh, Iris says bye. Have a nice day. Iris, thank you so much here. If you see, oh, thank you so much for being here, Iris. So good to see you. Have a wonderful rest of your first day of the new year, and hope to see you in the near future. No pressure, but hope to see you in the near future. And cheers to you so much. Thank you so much, Iris, and thank you for being a part of the mod squad. Cheers. Wow, it's really beautiful. And bear with me, I gotta catch up on the chat here. Oh, Sanjip says bye. Bye, guys. Bye, Sanjip. Thank you so much for being here. And we'll see you again. P-Foul Play says roads are getting full. So it's picking up somewhat. It's picking up somewhat. Make sure there's no bikes here. It's picking up somewhat as we take a look at. Now I'm walking on the bike lane. I shouldn't be doing this. I'm walking on the bike lane, but if there's a cyclist coming, they'll be coming from this way. As a cyclist, if cyclists want to go the other way, they're going to go on that side. As you take a look at Mount Pleasant Cemetery there. But let's get caught up in the chat here. Oh shit! Sorry about that. At least he was nice about it. Looks like he's a delivery, food delivery. So far, everybody I've encountered, the bus operator I was on very. Sorry about that, guy. I just had someone try to call me. And I'm just get some nice views. It's really beautiful out here. And P-Foul Play says he's originally from Alberta, Canada. Shouts out to Alberta. I definitely would want to check out Calgary and Edmonton. I definitely would want to check out Calgary. I might do like an across Canada type deal. I definitely want to go to British Columbia. I definitely want to go to Montreal, Ottawa, and I may have to do an across Canada deal. West Coast to East Coast, Nova Scotia, you know, Calgary, Edmonton. Murph says in Sudbury, Ontario, 4.5 hours north of Toronto. Holy smokes! I didn't realize Sudbury was 4.5 hours. I mean, it's got to be in 4.5 hours. I think I can get to Ottawa in 4.5 hours. I can drive to Ottawa. And yeah, Sanjeev from Montreal, Quebec. Shouts out to Montreal, Quebec. But I would have to learn some French before I go there to show them some proper respect. 21st Century says, yeah, we got a good crowd from Canada watching. Yeah, absolutely, you said it, 21st Century. Murph says food in Yellowknife is amazing. Yeah. We're gonna see it. Oh, there's a subway train. Catch the subway train. Yes. But Murph, subway train, yes. But Murph educated me and everyone who were. If you watched the bus ride during the winter storm, during the bus ride, he made it very clear and was adamant yellow I'll take. He's definitely true. Yellowknife. Yellowknife is definitely upping their food scene, and they definitely have a lot of food from a lot of cultures. And from my brief research, yeah, absolutely. Well, it doesn't matter if I research. Murph would know because he would know all about Yellowknife. He would know probably better than Google. So I'll take Murph's word for it over what I see on Google. But Google, a lot of positive. I've seen a lot of positive reviews of the Yellowknife. A lot of Yellowknife restaurants. Shouts out to Murph. Oh, and Murph now is also part of the Mod Squad. I made right at the end of the last live stream, and now. So now you get that shiny blue wrench. Oh, 21st Century watch travel videos. Oh, okay. I wonder if this anyone in Sri Lanka doing this. I'm definitely gonna try and check that out. Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa says train line 3. That's Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa. That's line 1. That's how we train that road path. That's line 1. That's line 1. The one we saw is heading south, and it's going eventually going to make its way downtown Toronto. Yeah, Murph says no snow in Toronto. Yeah, and there's one of the entrances to the Mount Pleasant Cemetery. It's people who just vibe, relaxing, very beautiful. And just a beautiful cemetery for those who unfortunately lost their loved ones and have to pay respects. But yeah, Murph, last couple of days have been quite mild. And yeah, you can see the only snow you'll see is like and we'll probably see it at some point, is when they've been shoveled, when they had to shovel all the snow, and I guess you know how it kind of becomes a little snow mountain. That's the only time you'll see it. Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa says, wow. Okay. Thank you. Was that for the subway train that rolled by? 21st Century says iPhone battery life is good. Yeah, it's iPhone. I'm using the iPhone 14 Pro Max, and the battery level is next level. I mean, the battery is amazing, amazing. I tried testing it out on a live stream, going from full battery, and I calculate that you can get basically 2.5 hours, approximately 2.5 hours straight without a battery pack. With just the iPhone battery alone, you could get 2.5 hours live stream. That's amazing. Even during the cold weather too. Even during the cold weather. Yogi says it's lovely over there, weather-wise. Yeah, you can see the sun is trying to get through the clouds there. Hopefully, it can get through the clouds. We can get even a nicer day. But You know, it's trying there. So we're gonna, yeah, it is, and the temperature is very comfortable. It's I think it's at around 0 right now, 0 degrees, maybe -1, -2. But I think it's more or less around 0. I'm gonna wait for the car to roll by. All right, Peahen Plays. Oh, I'm new here. Oh, okay, Peahen Plays. You're Peafowl Plays sister. That's why Peafowl Plays his sister. That's why you look very familiar. But wow, shouts out to Peahen Plays in the house, joining us. Peahen Plays is Peafowl Plays his sister, and I remember watching a video where both brother and sister, Peafowl Plays and Peahen Plays, did a cool video of them playing a game, and that was really cool. I don't know why I did that. I just but that's a really that's a beautiful. So welcome Peahen Plays. And yeah, Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa. Check out his channel. And I might as well say, check out Yonge. If you like if you like these beautiful weather days. If you like these beautiful weather days, Yonge has a. I'll just maybe do Yonge has an absolutely beautiful video. I don't know what. Yonge has absolutely her last two uploads were very awe-inspiring, just magnificent, really high quality, really well done. Of the sunrise, it's just a beautiful. Let's get moving here. I don't get comfortable. But please check out Yonge. And her lovely one of her lovely dogs makes a guest audio appearance. Makes a guest audio appearance. That's another. But perfect for meditation, Zen vibes. I put it on the TV, the big screen TV, sometimes while I work on my YouTube stuff. And 21st Century says goodbye, Iris. Oh, sorry, they're a little bit late there. 21st Century says we'll love to see more live streams from all over Canada. Well, I'll definitely have an across Canada tour coming up, an across Canada. But yeah, we're gonna keep walking here. We're walking south on Yonge Street. We're in Midtown Toronto, and we're about to hit Yonge and St. Clair. So these people don't have to worry. I'm not pointing the camera at them. I'm obviously pointing the camera myself. Cheers to everyone. Happy New Year. Hope your 2023 gets off to a great start. Or maybe some of you have to recover from a hangover. All right. And yeah, 21st Century, I'm definitely planning to across Canada. But I know what you're saying. I mean, just in general, we like to see more people doing that regularly, so you can get more familiarized all over Canada. But definitely, I will definitely try and do something epic, an across Canada sort of tour. I definitely want to do that. And Peahen Plays says thanks. And Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa says, okay, thank you. Yes, you're very welcome. Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa. And Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa says, I love Yonge's weather videos. Thanks for the videos, Yonge. All right, that's awesome. You checked out Yonge's video. That's awesome. I think some people are kind of laughing at me because I'm talking pretty loud. I can get a little bit, my voice can get a little bit loud, and I guess they can hear me all the way from across the street. I was watching it, transit studios and buses in Ottawa. Says I was watching it doing laundry. Oh, okay. Yogi, you have a fan. Well, you have many fans, but I mean, you know what I mean. Checked out your beautiful sunrise video. Oh, Yogi says, I'm still waiting for Johnny to do a TO sunrise video. Yeah. That would be pretty, that would be awesome. I myself, I attempted to do a sunrise video a couple of weeks, recently. Unfortunately, the sun never came up until maybe like it was way too late. I'm gonna attempt it again though very soon. That'll be dedicated to Yogi, but I know definitely would love to see it on Johnny's channel, even as well as. Oh, I don't know if that's a great view. Kind of see. I can't continue with channel. That'd be awesome. Susie in the house. Happy New Year, Henry and everyone. No Nightbot here to add me. yeah, absolutely. No Nightbot to. I think it's gonna be a while, like before I install Nightbot. Maybe as I get bigger. But I've got plenty of. Susie, part of my mod squad, plenty of mods here to take care of business. Oh, I gotta give a shout out to Susie. I usually like to give the shout out to Susie for being here. Thank you so much for joining us here. It's looking to be a beautiful morning so far here. I do have to. Okay, so it's almost 10 o'clock. I guess I'll be streaming for another half an hour. I guess we could probably make it to Yonge and Bloor. Maybe we'll keep walking with the sun. We'll keep walking with the sun here. You guys can let me know if that's okay with you. If I'm walking right against the sun. If you guys don't mind that, or if you want me to change route. But I could keep going all day, but I do want to make sure I cut off 10:30, grab a quick bite to eat. I'm gonna catch transit studios and buses in Ottawa as a premiere. They got a premiere at 10:50. Looks like some people are out and about. Transit studios and buses in Ottawa says, hello, Susie. Very emphatically. Yes. Yes, and I like that. And I don't mind that at all. The cap locks. I do that sometimes. Well, I don't do it on certain streams who don't want cap locks, but normally when I write, when I get excited or emphatic, I'll write in cap locks. But I know sometimes I have to hold myself back from doing it in I have to be respectful of other people's streams. But here, I don't mind the cap locks at all, because if you're just wanting to express excitement. Yeah, Susie says, I think people are still half dead and hungover. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm gonna try and run here. I don't wanna, I'm on the bike lane now. I shouldn't be on the bike lane, because I think there's a cyclist coming right now. Yeah, I think there's a cyclist. And I don't want to really be walking directly. Damn, man. Okay, there we go. Cyclist turn. So now we could. I don't think Johnny Strides would approve this. I'm walking right on the bike lane. Okay, here we go. I think we have some clearing now. The papery. Very cute. All right. Yogi says, Susie, are you still being a rebel? Susie, modding overtime yesterday. Susie said, I gotta do laundry and clean my room. My nephew is coming back to stay 1 week again. Okay. All right, Susie's got some fams. Spending the day with fams here on New Year's, all about the fam. Yogi says the downsides of modding for JS. Oh man, it's not even hardly busy at all, and I can't even imagine if it's busy. Okay, there we go. I can get back on the side. I just don't want to be certain areas. I don't want to be pointing the camera. I'm not saying it's a very safe area, but it's also a very affluent area. And well, you know how that goes. Some very uppity, very. Well, we'll just leave it at that. Yogi says the downsides of modding for JS, Ken and Lizzo. LOL, well worth it. Yeah, wow, you guys mod on multiple channels. Yeah, you definitely that's definitely keeping you busy, especially since Johnny Strides and Ken Continuum chats are very, very, very active. Susie said, LOL Yogi, only easy stream we don't have issues is with hippos. Okay. And Susie said just leave it. Okay, so you guys are talking amongst yourselves. Okay. Leave it to yeah to sort it out himself. Yogi says, Susie, I have to clean my room, but I'm back in bed just looking at the mess. LOL. That's hilarious. Oh, that's hilarious. Much love and respect to you all. I love the friendly vibes here. Transit Studios and buses in Ottawa. Should I make the premiere to 10:30? Oh, it's up to you, Transit Studio. I was going to go grab a bite to eat because I want to I want to participate in your live stream or your premiere, and then after that I want to get back to doing another live stream in downtown, because this will, if I stop this at the 1.5 hour mark, that's way too short for me. I mean, but if you could, it's up to you, but if you could leave it at 10:50, I want to try and stream for at least until at least 10:30. Try and make it to Yonge and Bloor. It's not the end of the world. We don't have to, but or even if we could make it to Davenport. Truly Canadian, are you going to be live later? Going to get coffee now? Yeah, Truly Canadian. I will be live later. By that time, I should be downtown. Probably, I'm planning by hopefully, especially if it remains, if the sun can kind of, if it can remain nice out, I'll try and walk along the lake. Walk along the lake. Maybe like on the west side. Not really on Queen's Quay. I think we've seen a lot of that recently, but more like a little bit more on the west side. So yeah, enjoy your coffee, Truly Canadian. Enjoy your coffee. There's a Cineplex there. This guy's honking at me. What? Did he really think that I was gonna cross? What a guy. Did he really think I was gonna cross? Some drivers just want to honk for the sake of honking. Hope you get some good coffee. My coffee's getting a little cold now, but I still like. It still tastes good to me. Sanjib says yes, I am back now. Transit Studios in Boston, Ottawa says hi. Susie says I was being a cheeky monkey last night. Okay, I didn't. I only got to watch a Ken Continuum stream because I was watching on my iPhone, so I didn't get to see. I didn't really get to watch multiple streams. Yogi says that's an understatement. You guys are having fun. Okay, she gained some followers, so it's working. Okay, I think you're talking about Lizzo. And Yogi says, yep, we need to get Henry up over 1K too. Yeah, absolutely. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. That really would. I appreciate you all so much for being here. It really makes a big difference. Really, it's just a big morale boost as I try and grow here. But, watch you all. Cheers to you all. You watch me have a sip of my coffee. There you go. That's for you all. We'll keep it moving here. Bike lane is still nobody's coming, so I'm gonna walk on the bike. I shouldn't be doing this, but it's okay. I make sure. You know what? I better maybe still no cyclists behind me. Susie says this is a sort of posh hood. Yeah, I mean it's there's a lot of affluent neighborhood. It's a fairly affluent area. Absolutely, definitely has a different vibe than downtown. Not saying it's a bad thing, but it's a different vibe for sure. A lot of places kind of close earlier. You won't see that much activity late in the nighttime like you will in downtown. Maybe a lot of families with kids. So, but it's definitely a lot of interesting, even here in Midtown, a lot of very interesting sights. And you know what, whatever. I'm just gonna keep. Susie says everyone's stream died due to service crashing. I heard about that. I saw in the chat that Ken Continuum's chat. Ken Continuum, shouts out to Ken Continuum. His stream survived. There were some nervous times, but his stream pulled through, right through midnight, right through the fireworks. So shouts out. His carrier came through. I think someone mentioned that he's on Bell. 21st Century says road to 1K subscribers for Toronto Tech 2023 mission. Yeah, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for the support. It's amazing. You all are amazing for being here. Can't thank you all enough for showing some interest. You know, it's funny. I wasn't planning on my channel to be a walking type exploration channel. I knew I was going to be doing. Some like when the winter storm hit. I 100% had to be there when the winter storm hit. And that really helped also big time. But you all coming, a lot of you coming from Johnny Strides or the Ken Continuum. That's why I got to give them shouts out as well. I don't know. They don't really need a shout out from me. I don't know. I mean, you all know, probably already know them. But maybe if there's one or two people watching who like this sort of stuff, you can go check out those two fine gentlemen. They do an awesome job covering Toronto, all over Toronto, and a lot of places that probably I wouldn't even cover. Oh, Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa says, yeah, go check out his channel. We have a lot of fun on his live streams and premiere video today, this morning. That's why at 10:30 around there, I'm gonna finish the first part of this stream. I will be back later. I don't know if I'm gonna be downtown or maybe kind of along the lake on the west side. And that will help Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa get to 500. 500, you can get the community tab. Get the community tab going. Susie said Susie says Johnny's died first, then Lizzo's and Ken's followed. Oh, okay. Ken's eventually died, but he was able to capture the most important part, the countdown right at New Year's. He got the New Year's countdown. He got the fireworks. Susie says to Yogi, if I request Johnny to go to Bayview Temple for Lunar, do you think he'll do it? Maybe maybe if you sweeten the deal, maybe if you sweeten the deal with a big super chat. Just joking, but maybe a nice super chat would things along. But no, I'm not saying. I'm just joking. Like I know Johnny will try his best to make, you know, eventually get to everyone's what everyone will have to see. I'm sure he's getting tons of requests, but that would be interesting. The Bayview Temple, that would be interesting. As Susie says, Johnny and Ken both have good narration. Yeah, I really like both their styles. They both have a something different to offer with each other. You know, Johnny's got a bit of his style of sense of humor, and the Ken Continue also has a nice sense of humor, but in their own way. They do a great job. Johnny, I saw he even does home streams, live streams from home. The Ken Continuum. I like how he appreciates architecture. I'm definitely a big fan of nice architecture. And Ken Continuum also sometimes with his girlfriend, Megan, going on walks together. So I think a lot of people like to see the couples dynamic. But Transit Studios in Boston, Ottawa says, I'm not leaving though. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Susie says, don't forget Nucelos and John Ochiki moments. Okay. Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa says 30 minutes left for my premiere. And we'll keep it. There's someone behind me. More people, so it's a little bit more. I'm gonna have to be a little more patient. I got to make sure I keep my cool, even if somebody just gives me a weird look. I'll try not to spaz out. Susie says, Henry, I know him in real life. Oh, you know, sorry. You know him, Johnny Strides or Ken Continuum in real life? Yogi says, super chats don't work every time. LOL. He still owes Susie a game stream. Oh, okay. All right. So Johnny does gaming too. Johnny, you mean Johnny? Johnny does gaming? Oh, that's interesting. Johnny does gaming. I haven't seen that, but that would be interesting. Get more, I guess, get more interaction with you wonderful people. Yeah, I was just gonna say, Susie, dry humor. Yeah, I was just gonna say. Oh, Susie says I met all the boys in real life, and Megan. So Susie's met the Ken Continuum, Megan, and Johnny in real life. Oh wow, that's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Was that planned meet, or you just happened to run into them like I did with Johnny Strides that morning stream? Susie, I think I was the first subby to have dinner with them. Oh, Susie, you had dinner. Oh, so you had dinner with them. So it must have been a planned occasion. That's awesome. Orphan Annie in the house. Orphan Annie, happy 2023. Thank you so much, Orphan Annie. Orphan Annie in the house. Make sure. Here. In the house. Cheers to you, Orphan Annie. Thank you so much for being here. can't get, that's the best I can do. I can't get everything, but cheers to you, Orphan Annie. Thank you so much for your wonderful contributions to the chat, and I even gave you your own shout out in the community page. But I gave everyone a shout out in my community post. It was took a while to do that. I tried shout out every single one of you wonderful people, but I also tried to add a little description too. But Orphan Annie blessing us. I posted on my community page a very beautiful message, that Happy New Year message that she offered for everyone. And I'm so glad you can be here, Orphan Annie. Oh, Susie says it was planned at M Restaurant. It was planned at M Restaurant. Is that M Restaurant? Or is that supposed to be my restaurant? It was planned at. Is that your restaurant, Susie? It was planned at. Or is the restaurant called M Restaurant? Sorry about that. I just might be a restaurant named M Restaurant. Transit Studios in Boston says, in Ottawa says, Orphan Annie, yes, you are correct. Okay, even matching the lettering. That's awesome. That is awesome, simply awesome. Speaking of restaurants here, this place here, Taroni, they make amazing pizza and pasta. Amazing pizza and pasta. I'll have to make at some point a live stream. I know I have all these plans. I gotta get myself focused here, but I definitely will have to do live stream there. Excellent pizza and pasta. Susie says it was planned at my restaurant. Oh, Taste of China Seafood. All right. Susie, I'll definitely I'll definitely check out the Taste of China Seafood. Taste of China Seafood. You could either let me know where it is, or I can look it up. I'll if you want, I'll do a live stream where I'll include myself eating at that's your restaurant. Your restaurant, Susie. The Taste of China. Wait, hold on. Sorry about that. The Taste of China Seafood. Okay, so it's the Chinese seafood. Okay, I'm definitely down for seafood. You know what? I'm getting tired of keep having to point the camera up. You know what? Maybe there's no cars here. Maybe I'll just point the camera up here. Yogi says it's her family's restaurant. Okay, I'll definitely check out Susie's restaurant. Susie's family's restaurant. Susie and Susie's family's restaurant. If she would like me to do, I will definitely be willing to do it. I'll try it out here. Maybe I'll go on here for a bit. I don't even have to worry about the cyclists. This is one of the bus stops here. I guess to help with mobility. And then as you can see there's a ramp there. There's not too many of these. So, but maybe this particular stop, maybe there is more people with mobility issues than on an average. And Orphan Annie, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that, Orphan Annie. And big hugs to you. Big hugs to you, Orphan Annie. All right. Susie says AK needs to come visit. Oh, okay. So I guess he didn't have a chance to do that when he was in Toronto. I got to catch some of when AK came to Toronto, and he had a lot of great things to say about the Toronto food scene on his food channel. On his food channel, where he does food reviews. And he really, I didn't get to watch all of it, but I know that there was some, he's really a fan of the Chinese and Hong Kong Mandarin and Cantonese style Chinese food. So that was that really made me proud of Toronto, extra proud of Toronto. I'm already very proud, but I mean extra proud of Toronto. Susie says, should I let Johnny know when Chinatown is doing the line dances for Lunar? Yeah, you know, Chinese New Year, it's always a spectacular spectacle. You know, I would definitely love to, you know, again, I don't want to be, I don't want to necessarily be cutting anyone's grass, so to speak. I don't want to be, if Johnny and Ken are going to do a great job of that, might not mean to, but maybe for my personal, just for my personal experience. But maybe, you know, but if everyone doesn't mind, yeah, I could do some, maybe I could even do a live stream of the Chinese New Year, or maybe some of the festivities surrounding it. And Orphan Annie and Transit Studios and buses showing the love to each other. That is awesome. I don't know if I should cross here. Try to. And Susie says, Kenneth is Cantonese speaking. I believe he's from the south. Oh, okay, Ken. So that's AK Action Kid. Shout out to Action Kid. Oh, okay, he's Cantonese. Okay. Well, he likes maybe he has a preference for Hong Kong style food. That's actually a Shopper Drug Mart. Not your typical looking, it's all glass, and that's a kind of strange. There's a condominium there. It's different. It's different. Oh, thanks for the reminder. Transit Studio, the buses in Ottawa says your premiere is in 10 minutes. Okay, so did you change the time again? I thought it was at 10:50. It's a time change because I got it. Let me know. Please let me know. Yogi says, I would, Susie. Oh, this is getting, I'm gonna have to maybe just losing my patience a little bit. Maybe I'll just walk along like this for a bit, just until we pass people. Yogi says, yeah, I would, Susie. A lot of us are interested in seeing stuff like that. And Transit Studios and buses in Ottawa says, and these people are not realizing that, I hope they don't seem to realize that I'm doing a selfie here. Transit Studios and buses in Ottawa says, okay, yeah, 10 minutes, gotcha. I might be a little bit late, Transit Studios, because I was thinking your live stream is going to be, your premiere is going to be at 10:50, and I was just going to try and grab a bite to eat. Orphan Annie says, you all look like you got some roads need seriously repaired, but I know your harsh weather doesn't help. Yeah, Orphan Annie, there are parts of Yonge Street that are really rough around the edges here. There are parts of Yonge Street that are really rough around the edges. A lot of Yonge Street, or definitely stretches of it, definitely need to be paved. When you take the bus on Yonge Street, you could definitely hear the bumps and the rattles. And you're absolutely right. There's a stretch on Yonge Street, for example, between Yonge and Wellesley and Yonge and College, that you hear some serious bumps on the bus, and you can't even hear yourself talking with the bus operator. Yeah. Oh, Yogi says Henry can cover for us too. Okay, as long as as long as I receive blessings to do that, and if everyone's fine with that, I'll definitely do it. I'll definitely do it. It's not much of a sight to see here. Normally this park would be such a lovely sight, but right now maybe not so much. Susie says, I'm not part of the BIA, but restaurant is so I can easily find out the dates. Well, hopefully maybe this will be the year that Johnny Strides can do that for you all. And I guess maybe I could mention Kent Continuum, but since you guys were saying you Johnny Strides, okay. Orphan, are you going to lunch today? I was just going to. I was thinking of grabbing a quick bite to eat, just a quick something, just to grab and go, and then be in time for Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa's premiere. It was at 10:40. So Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa. So last I checked, your premiere is at 10:50. But what? Okay, I'll just ask you. Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa. I'll ask you what. I can't check it now while I'm live streaming. What time is your premiere? Just so I know for sure. It's almost 10:30 here. There's Rosedale. I may not make it to Yonge and Bloor. I may have to. I don't know. We'll just see. We'll just keep walking until it's become overcast again. Hopefully that's just temporary. Oh, Susie says Ken doesn't need convincing. It's Johnny. Oh, okay. And Susie says, why don't Liz collab with Johnny and Ken? All right, Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa says 10:40. 10:40. So I may have to wrap up the stream in shortly. But yes, just sorry, yeah, Orphan Annie, yeah, I'm gonna get just something just I can grab, maybe grab and go, because I do want to live stream. I just want to get back at it right away after I watch the Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa's premiere. And did you all hear what they said? I don't even know what they said. I don't know if they were talking to me or what. Yeah, if anyone knows what they said, let me know. It better not have been something disrespectful to me. That's for damn sure. I got them on video. I know what they look like. After Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa's premiere, maybe I'll ask you, Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa. And by the way, check out if you can come join us in his premiere. It should be very interesting. He's got a premiere coming up with a compilation of all his shorts in 2022. And let's help him get to 500 subs. And definitely come join us in the chat. We have a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun there. And I want to ask Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa. I guess I'll ask you before your premiere starts. Basically, how long is your premiere, if I may? So just so I just need to know how long your premiere is, so I can say tell everyone when I can start live streaming again. I see the name Alex gets to the videos before the voice, and then they don't want to do it. I don't know if it's I don't know if that's the same Alex, but if it's the Alex that I'm thinking about, a big shout out to Alex. I don't want to say I haven't received permission to give him his channel name, but maybe most of you know who it is. Big shouts out to Alex. I'm a fan of his content. Definitely a fan of his content. Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa says, I'll make both of you mods. Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Oh, Transit and Studios. Oh, 2 minutes. Oh, okay, 2 minutes. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. Transit Studios and buses. Says some mod positions are up for grabs. Orphanage says I was going to put a clear wet look top coat on the porch today since it was going to be above 60, but not going to do it unless the sun comes out. It's cloudy now and almost 70. Yeah, you can see here, we have very similar weather. Here, Orphan Annie gracing us with her presence from Tennessee, our friends to the south, good old US of A. But it's become overcast, even though it was nice earlier. And but as you can see now, it's overcast. I think it's gonna keep switching from overcast, and we're gonna get some sun, kind of like a mix. Susie says, oh, Alex gets around TO. Yes. I didn't want to say it myself because I want to get permission first from him before. Well, if you said it, now that you say it, but absolutely, absolutely. Big shouts out to Alex. I really enjoy some of his content, or a lot of his content. I really like that idea of the random compilations he does. He puts together random scenes around Toronto. I really like that idea. I was thinking of doing that myself before, but if I do it now, I don't want to seem like I'm copying or anything. So, big shouts out to Alex. Much respect. Oh, he does. Susie said he doesn't mind giving a shout out. Oh, okay. I don't know. For some reason, I read. I don't know. Maybe I read wrong. Maybe I read something wrong. Maybe But okay, that's good to know. Transit plays in the house. Happy New Year, Susie, Yogi. Transit Studios and buses in Ottawa. Transit plays in the house. Shouts out to Transit Plays in the house. Happy New Year to you. May 2023 be a great year for you. I may have to actually end it here. You know what? This is what I was thinking. I said maybe I'll make it to Yonge and Davenport and Canadian Tire, and maybe it's fitting. I end here at Yonge and Davenport. Here, Canadian Tire. I don't think they're open today. I'm gonna be a bad person and cause jaywalking here. I'm a very bad example, but hey, I know what I'm doing. I know I'm not gonna. Yeah, Transit plays. Well, hold on a second. I gotta check. I gotta do that. I want to get the chat in order here. I gotta get to the chat in order. I gotta wrap up the stream very soon. Transit Place says, bro, driving commuting on Yonge Street is so bad on a normal weekday. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Great thing is this past week and the next week coming up will be a very, very nice relief. It'll be much more relaxing ride. I can give you my word on that. Just in case anyone knows, sorry, I don't know why you see my hands there. But the 97 even tomorrow is not going to be running downtown since it's the day after New Year's. That always happens the day after the stat holiday, Christmas and New Year's, and Boxing Day. There's no service downtown for the 97. Just for if anyone needs that information. Orphan Annie says rain is in the forecast later this week, but by the looks of things, it should be raining now. Oh yeah. They said it might be raining here too. 40% chance. So maybe there's a 60% chance it won't rain. So not too bad odds. But although I did walk in the pouring rain for like 2 hours straight yesterday, so it's all good for me. But I can understand how for a lot of people, rain isn't the greatest thing ever. But Orphan Annie, thank you so much for being active in the chat and your wonderful positivity. And every single one of you, really. I don't want to single any. I mean, each and every one of you have something interesting. Why am I pointing at the sign? At least I could point like something interesting. Sorry about that. Transit Play says, how do you like my mix of Roblox and in real life content? Yeah, I did. Transit Place on my community page, I gave everyone a shout out, and I included you in there, and I even put a link to your channel. Maybe I could sit here. I put a link to your channel, and I put a link to everyone's channel who has a channel, and I've got to update it now. I've got to actually update it again. But yeah, Transit Plays, I did comment in one of your videos, you take some really nice shots of some of the wire. I haven't got a chance to look at everything, but some of the YRT content that the articulated Leslie, the YRT Leslie, was a really nice shot. And I would love to write that in the near future. Transit Place says, I had to detour to Avenue Road and University just to avoid Yonge and to get into downtown core. Yeah, that's a good, I do that sometimes too. I like to sometimes take the 13th Avenue Road bus if there's too much crap going on Yonge Street. A lot of people, it's good that you know that. A lot of people don't know that you can do that, but you can actually, maybe they forget whenever there's a subway shut down or something. You just take the hop on the 13, get to University, you can get out to University and College, or even a little bit further than that during peak hours. All right, Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa says 5 minutes left for my premiere. Transit Plays, can I, okay, Transit Plays, you want to be a mod? So I'm not sure, were you talking to, I just have to get back here. Transit Plays. Sorry, were you asking me or Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa? So I'm not, if you're asking me, yeah, I would love to, definitely. If you want to be a mod, I'll mod you up. I did say, even though I did say when we made Iris a mod earlier today, I did say I'd hold off on it for a while. But you know what, I know you, Transit Plays, I know you were in my chat. I remember you and Susie were in my chat. That time you and Susie were conversing. I think that time I was somewhere on Bay Street or around there. And we talked a little bit about YRT, transit, and some of the unavoidable problems on the TTC with the traffic gridlock. That's why sometimes buses bunch up. Yeah, okay, we're gonna mod before I wrap up my stream, I'll mod up Transit Plays so that I gotta get to a Transit Play Studios and Buses in Ottawa's premieres. All right, Transit Plays, it's officially part of the mod squad. Congratulations, you just got in there because I'm gonna take it easy now on the I've got now like over a dozen wonderful mods as part of my mod squad. But Transit Plays, you are officially a mod, part of the mod squad. You got the shiny blue wrench, and you got mod powers now, and yeah, I like that avatar you got with the YRT. But yeah, Transit Plays, there you go, part of the mod squad. I was definitely had you in mind of being a mod, actually. So even if you didn't ask, I would have made you a mod at some point, definitely. I remember we had an interesting chat, and then Susie was there as well. That live stream, I went from Yorkville to where did I go? Yorkville to Nathan Phillips Square. Oh, Susie says the Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa. I think you need the URL of their page. For me, you could just add a mod from your phone. I basically went into the YouTube app, like in the actual live stream chat, and then you can actually, when you click on the username, it gives you the option to add moderator. So you should be able to do that from your phone. But I know that most probably do it like Susie says, from the desktop. But you can definitely mod from the phone. I guess I'm gonna wrap this up right now. I guess I'll wrap it up. I gotta get going. I'll be back later. Shout out to everyone. There's nobody in the store now, so I'm just shouts out to everyone for being here. Sorry, I'm gonna have to be rushed in this goodbye. It's not goodbye, it's just a see you later. I'll be back, and I'm gonna check out Transit Studios and Buses in Ottawa as the premiere. So I'll see you all very shortly. I'll be streaming. I'll be right back at it again. So yeah, we'll make our way downtown and even maybe walk by the lake. So stay tuned. And Yogi, okay, so Yogi, we'll see you all again soon. Thank you so much. Cheers to you all, and hope to see you all shortly. But thank you so much for being here on the first part of my New Year's Day live stream. And see you soon. Take care. See you soon.